Hey there, welcome back to Tim's Daily Podcast. It has been a long time since I've done this. I guess if you want to ask, if you want to know, it's exactly it's almost 2 years at least. Like it's been October 2024 was the last time I uploaded a video. Don't know why I quit doing it. I don't want to say I lost interest because I'm still very interested in starting up this channel and making it happen. It's just I got caught up with life, doing other priorities, work, life, family, everything else. So I haven't, but I'm going to. I'm going to start doing it again. Hat's crooked. But yeah, I want to get caught up with everybody, and I'm going to start doing this again. So I'll just start out with the big bang. I lost my job. Oh no! What do we do? Or you could insert this sound effect. Bum bum. I lost my job. Bum bum bum. Yeah, it's been very dramatic and crazy, but here's how it happened. Like I said, I stopped doing the videos and not on purpose. I just, found other stuff to do. But it really, work was going great in 2024. 2022, I started this job. And it just kind of progressed in 2024 when the last time I put up one of these videos was, the work was going good and everything was great. I was really getting in the groove and putting a lot of effort into that. And so, I try to go all in on things, and as much as I can. And that just happened to be one of those situations where, I'm spending a lot of time on work, doing a lot of screens, my work has monitors and laptops and I'm always on the phone. So technology is not necessarily my friend at that point. So like after work, it is my friend. I have to do it, right? But after work, I don't want to do it anymore. I want to, move on and go outside and do things and do all this other stuff. So yeah, it was just more dealing with technology and stuff like that I just didn't want to do with. But I've had a change of heart. I've lost my job. I've kind of put things in perspective, and I'll talk about how and why in just a moment. But yeah, I haven't done it, but I'm going to start doing it again. And work was going good in 2024. I had probably best couple of years I've ever had. For those of you who don't know, I'm a technical recruiter. I work for organizations that are looking for engineers, aerospace engineers, civil engineers, technicians, mechanics, and things that I'm familiar with. So I get to recruit all those kind of things and using recruiting tools. And those of you who are in recruiting understand what I'm saying. And anybody that doesn't, feel free to leave a comment, and I'm happy to let you know like what's up with this, like how do you do this or whatever, right? So, as if you would be interested in all the mundane details of modern technical recruiting. But anyways, things have been going good with that. I had probably one of the best years I've ever had as a recruiter in 2025. Confidence was high, job security, felt great about it. But here's the thing, folks, when you're on a contract and they do a reduction in force at the organization that you're working for, guess who's like, easy pickings for the reduction? The contract guys. So even though I had been there for so long, I was still on a contract. So I was easy, when they wanted to skim and they cut down on hiring and things, they're going to let the contractors go first. So even after 4 years, I was gone, right? But, in this spring, 2026, everything's going good. So I thought, well, now's a good time to put in a backyard swimming pool. So I did it. And it's a nice swimming pool. And I want to shout out Brooks Malone. They did a good job putting in. They made all their promises and did great. The pool is amazing. We've had great time there. The kids love it. Everybody loves it. I love it. It's good. But here's what's crazy. I decided to do it in the spring. Early summer, we got the pool put in. I think it took them maybe 10 days to get the whole pool in, and it was just fully operational and just a beautiful sight to see. And then a couple days after it all got done, boom, that's when I found out I lost my job. So I got humbled big time, and I'm wondering, oh man, I got to pay for this. And yeah, start getting in job. Long story short, start getting in the job market, and working through all that. And I know, because I'm a recruiter, I understand how the job market works. I applied for a ton of jobs, not getting, I'm not getting those responses like that I need and want. And I'm freaking out, and I'm like, oh my God, I've got to pay my bills and stuff, which, we can pay them, but it's still like, it makes things really tight. So a couple days later, after I found out about this, I'm like being introspective right now. I'm really reflecting on myself, like, what do I need to do? And, I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to look for jobs. I'm trying to do all this stuff. And I'm thinking, man, how can I make this not happen again? Because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? You can't get shamed twice. Like, it's like, what? You gotta be smart about things, right? So you try to think about things and how you can do things different next time and all this. So yeah, so I'm just really thinking about, I'm job searching, but at the same time, I'm thinking, like, how can I grow from this? How can I learn from this? And what can I do to prevent this from happening again in the future? And out of the blue, my friend Derek calls, and he's a good friend of mine, and he does, the friends that I have, like, a lot of times we will call each other, and it's not just a phone call. They FaceTime, boom, FaceTime, right? So we want to see each other, we want to talk, catch up and things. But Derek recently retired from the Air Force, and he's moved to Richmond, and he's got him a new job and stuff. So congrats to him. But he happened to be in New Jersey for like a work trip for his job, and he stopped by to see my other friend, Mach Ortiz. And Mach was on the FaceTime call with Derek, and I'm having this big dramatic moment of job searching and uncertainty and all this, and they call me, and they're like on the phone with me. And I don't even know if I mentioned to them that I was job searching. I was just happy to talk to them and was catching up with old times and stuff. And a little backstory on Mach. Mach, actually, we reached out to each other like when I was first started uploading videos on YouTube and, talking about my plans and what I wanted to do. And Mach actually has a kind of a media company. It's called Spark and Stride. You can find it wherever you find podcasts or media, like YouTube, if you just search it up. So I would recommend doing that. He does really great content. He does traditional podcasts, and I think he's going to start getting into documentaries. So, which is very, 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 very interesting to me, and something that I would like to pursue or look at anyways. I think it's fun. I think people are interesting. I think people's stories are interesting. I think growth is important, and I think effort into growth is what everybody should be doing, is trying to grow themselves and trying to get better every day and learn from everything, right? So we just start having a conversation, catching up, and Mach calls me Big Country. All the guys from recruiting school call me that. That was my little nickname, Big Country, at recruiting school. But he's like, Country, what's up with your podcast? What are you doing? And I had to tell him that I haven't done anything with it. But I have been thinking about it, since I lost my job, and I'm just like, what else can, I never thought that it was going to be, I still don't believe that it's like my main income or anything crazy, or any income at all for that matter. It's just fun, and I like to put things on there and see how people respond and try, and see what people think about my opinion or whatever. Who cares? I mean, it's just what it is, right? So he's asking me about that, and we're just talking about it, and he says, oh, well, you're still interested in it. What's your big ideas? We're always talking about our ideas, and I gave him my big idea, and I told him about it, and he's like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Let's take a shot at it. Let's do it. And so we actually are planning. We're planning something for September. So hopefully my channel gets a boost from that. Hopefully it'll be a good product and everybody will enjoy it. And I know, not, if nothing else, and I'm not going to spill the beans right now on what it is. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but hopefully once it's all done and over with, it'll be something that, me and my family can enjoy for years, even after I'm gone, or have to, people will still have that, to see, because I think it's a really cool idea. And I think, the whole reason I think social media and these kind of things, these content creations, it's almost like a big picture book, like a family album or something like that, or it's just a memorial for something, right? So you can always look back on it. So hopefully that project is going to go good. We're going to give it a good shot, and I think Mach from Spark and Stride's going to be supporting me on it and helping me with the technical, because I'm not great with the technical aspects of this. So we'll see how that goes, and there'll be more. But going back, I just want to talk a little more about the job search and stuff, besides the content thing that I was just talking about. But yes, I have been doing, I've been in the job market since the end of June of this year, 2026. So about 2 weeks into the job search, you start getting worried. You're humbled by all the jobs that are available, and you apply and you think that somebody should get back with you. But my rational mind knows that's not how it really works, because I'm in recruiting and I know how it is when you're a recruiter and everybody's applying to your job. It's hard to talk to everybody, so you just you just do the best you can. You put the work in, and results don't always come day one. A lot of times they come on day 14 or day 21. So really, I had a couple nibbles here and there during my job search, but I didn't really start making huge progress until I started utilizing my my market, or not my marketing, but my connections, and trying to see who knows who, and who knows where some good opportunities are, and that's really what came through. And it's, if you've been in a job hunt, if you've been in recruiting, that's the most effective way to make things happen, is to use your network and have that come through for you. Just stay on top of it. So took about 3 weeks, but finally started getting interviews, and things are starting to look good. I got an offer. I'm really deep into the process with another company besides the one that offered me, and actually three more companies. So I got the interview process with 3 companies and an offer with another one. The only problem is the one company that offered me, there's kind of an expiration date. I was able to buy a few days, but I've got to make a decision pretty soon. So if those other companies don't come through pretty soon, it looks like I might take that. But it's not bad. It's a really, 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 really good opportunity. And I kind of expressed to them some of my concerns, and they were able to, kind of up the offer a little bit and help me live with those concerns some. So hopefully that works out, and then we'll be good to go. But I really just wanted to jump on here for a few moments, have a quick discussion on the video, and catch everybody up, and just kind of let everybody know I'm gonna give this another big push, and try to start making some content. And I'm really excited about the things that are coming up. And if you want to stay in the loop, if you want to watch these videos, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And give me feedback. Don't be afraid to throw in some comments on what you think, and negative, positive, indifferent, I don't care. Say hello, share it with everybody on all the platforms, and hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully I get better at it as we go. I know maybe I lost some time, not doing anything for 2 years, but whatever, it's okay. Honestly, time flies so fast. It seems like yesterday when I was actually doing this before. So I hope you enjoy and just be ready for what's coming next. And that's it for today, folks, for the TDP. I'll see you next time. Deuces.